Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my favorites for the month of January, so I'm going to get right into it. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with my favorite face products of the month, and I know my nails are like really gross and everything, but just ignore that. My favorite face primers for the first two that I used, I kind of switched off between these two. I used the Tarte Clean Slate Flawless and the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless. These are just two little mini sizes of them that I got in a little trio. I used those two for the first half of January, and then for the last half of January, like last half of the month, I used my NYC Smooth Skin Perfecting Primer. I found that this primer just kept my skin very luminous and hydrated throughout the month because it was really dry and everything. Thought it did a nice job of that. Then for foundation, I pretty much only used one foundation this month, and it was my e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation. I will have a review coming up on this soon, but yeah, this is in the color Sand. Then for concealers, I used pretty much only 3 this month. I used this Benefit Boing. This is Benefit's Industrial Strength Concealer. My shade is 03. So then I also went back into using a green concealer to cover up my redness, and for that I used my Maybelline Cover Stick Corrector Concealer. So this is what this looks like, and I just used this a lot when I was looking for more of a full flawless face. And then I also used my e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer, and I kind of switched off from using this as a concealer and as a foundation. Some days I would use it as a foundation, some days I would use it as a concealer. Now moving on to blushes and bronzers. For bronzer, I only used one bronzer, and this is like one of my favorite bronzers that I have found. I don't have too many bronzers, but I pretty much use this one all the time. This is my e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. And I just use the bronzer in it. But for the month of January, for blushes, I kind of went all over the place, and I used this blush in it a lot as well. Also for blushes, I used my Hard Candy Fox in a Box blush. This one is in Spicy and Sweet. And then also I used my MAC blush in Peaches. This is what this one looks like. It's just a nice matte peachy color. Okay, and then I used my e.l.f. blush in Candid Coral a lot as well. And then finally, the last blush I used a significant amount of times in the month of January was my e.l.f. blush in Fuchsia Fusion. This one just looks like this. So I know I had quite a few blushes, but yeah, I didn't really stay to one blush. I kind of just went all over the place with them this month. And then for highlighters and illuminators, I used 2 products. I use this e.l.f. Healthy Glow Bronzing Powder. This one is in Luminance. I use this one for a little while. And some days I would use my NARS Illuminator. This one is in Orgasm. But yeah, I use this a lot too. It's such a gorgeous color. I love the Orgasm color from NARS. Okay, so yeah, that's what I used for the face. For the eyes, to prime them, I basically stuck to using my Urban Decay Primer Potion sample. I also have a full size of that as well. I also have a full size of my Urban Decay. For eyeshadows, I really stuck to only doing 2 looks for eyeshadow. One of them being just putting MAC's All That Glitters all over my eyelid. So I would just put this color all over my eyelid. It's a pretty and then I would just put eyeliner on top of this with some mascara. So then the other eye look that I would use would be pairing 2 other eyeshadows together, and I have a tutorial on doing this look, but I would use my e.l.f. single eyeshadow. This one is in Coffee Bean. A matte color with like glitter thrown into it, but the glitter isn't really that noticeable. So, and then with the Coffee Bean from e.l.f., I would also use my Estee Lauder eyeshadow in Bronze Cube. So this is just an Estee Lauder quad. I use this color right here. This one is Bronze Cube. I'll link that tutorial which I use these two eyeshadows in this video, so you guys can go check it out if you want to. It's just a really easy to do and to recreate. Okay, so for eyeliners, I stuck to either using my MAC Black Check Fluid Line. If I wasn't using my MAC Black Check Fluid Line, then I was using my e.l.f. liquid liner. That's just what this looks like. The writing's all rubbed off, but for pencil I used either my Essence Long Lasting in Black Fever. I've also gotten back into using my e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner crayon in Pitch Black. Mascara, I stuck to two favorites for the entire month, and one of them was my Buxom from Bare Essentials. This is what the brush looks like. I really love that one. It gives like amazing like separation and length. And then also my Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. So this one also gives a lot of length. It literally makes my eyelashes like up to my eyebrows, and it gives such great volumes. For lips, I pretty much stayed to using them like more lip balms, and then closer to the end of the month I went back to lipsticks, and I only used like one lip stain this month. So I'm just going to start with the lip stain, which was my NYC Smooch Proof 16-Hour Lip Stain. It is in Champagne Stain. And then, so for lip balms, like tinted lip balms, I've been using my e.l.f. Conditioning Lip Balm. This one is in Peaceful Pink. And then also, I have been loving my Maybelline Baby Lips. Basically just two tinted shades. So the first one is in Cherry Me. Sheer red color, so that's one stripe right there. So, okay, and then the other one that I have is in Grapevine. And in the tube, I know it looks like full out purple and it looks like really harsh and scary, but on the lips it just gives them like the prettiest berry color. Like, so the color is not as vibrant. And the last two products that are favorites of mine are lipsticks. So one of them is my MAC lipstick in Cream Cup. I don't think, this is like one of my holy grail lipsticks, honestly. It's like such a perfect like pinky nude color. I've been loving this e.l.f. mineral lipstick in Runway Pink. That's pretty much it for my favorites for the month of January. If you guys have any like questions or anything, you guys, or any comments in general, just post them in the comments below, or you guys can send us a message. My name is Nicolette, if you guys didn't already know. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.